Another interesting part in a moho is its physics. You can create a simple physics object, the moho, and the moho does everything automatically. Okay, we have the basic layer. For example, I want to create a floor. This is our floor that I want to drop some object. This is our floor. In its style, I create a ground. Okay, this is our floor. Nice. And in some other layers, we create some brick. To these colors, for example. We create some brick like this. Nice. And in a layer, we bring the origin of that here, bring the origin of that here to better organizing our scene. Okay. And we can duplicate 4 or 3 times to create the layers like this. And then select this like this. You can alt right click to customize it. You can rotate it like this, or you can. I want to create a little house like this. Okay, and I don't need anything to this brick. You can delete it. And we want to add a physics to them, or I also bring a ball. Make it to the ball and create a simple rectangle, simple circle here. This is our ball. Nice. And going to its origin, set the origin the middle. Nice. Okay, everything is ready for creating physics. For creating physics, as you can see, if you double click in your setting of the layer, we don't have any physics tab. For creating physics, we have to holding shift to select all of them, right click and add them to the group. And its group settings, we have a physics option that you have to enable physics and you can animate it. Anywhere in a moho that you see the animated text here, it means you can animate them in timeline. Okay, it's the gravity direction. The gravity direction is fall everything down. You can change the direction of this. It's nice, fall down. The gravity magnitude, it means the power of the gravity. You can change the gravity. 10 is nice and done. Everything is done. And as you can see, if you double click on any object settings, vector settings, layer settings, you can see the important physics tabs here that are all enabled automatically. And you can just play. Don't forget to change. If you want to change settings, you have to be in a 0 of the timeline. The 0 timeline, it means the editable mode of the timeline. So you can just play. Boom. As you can see, everything is fall down. And it's automatically keyframe for that. You can control Z. You can control right click to limit the timeline here. Okay, I want this follower maintain its position. So we are going to its settings. In a physics, first thing here you learn non-moving object. And as you can see, all of the settings will be turned off. It means this follower does not fall down. And boom, this is our physics. Interesting. And as you can see, we have a keyframe. You can change things. You don't need to delete the keyframes. It automatically updated. Okay, this is our ball. I can bring it down. This is our brick. You can select it here and then boom. As you can see, this is our physics is do automatically for you and in the best way. In this case, moho is nice. And I think this. And this is our physics. Nice. It created keyframe to the end of the limitation that you set it here. This is our physics. Okay, now I want to talk about the settings of the physics of this object. If you want to maintain the object and it does not move, you can activate non-moving object. If you want to add a sleep and awake to your object, you can click start a sleep. If you, for example, did OK, as you can see, it's maintaining position. Let's select the ball to create here. It's maintaining its position and does not fall till you trigger it with a ball or with anything here. For example, yeah, it's a ball. I bring the ball here. I bring the ball. You have to, as you can see, you have to be in a 0 edition. Because I active the start as sleep, it's sleep, it's turn the physics off, and with a frame. For example, you want to wake up at frame 15 or any frame that you want, 50 for example, in here. And if you OK, it turn on after that. I mean, it's the lifetime of this asleep is here. Till you have to trigger it. You can set it to the 0. I explain it better. Okay, for the ball, I want to go to its physics, and here I want to explain it. If the ball hit that object, it will be fall down because it triggered by the ball. This is start sleep. I will explain lifetime better then. Initial direction, I want to ball throw in this direction, so make it in this direction. And initial speed, we have a powerful initial speed. And if you play it, boom, our ball are, as you can see, throwing in that way and collide. And as you can see, it's very fast. It's collide that object that is in asleep, and then wake up and fall down because you can see its physics. Nice. As you can see, it's asleep, and after trigger by a ball, it's fall down and physics. So it's very simple. You learn how to throw an object in any way that you want. For turn it off, you can make it a 0, and as you can see, our ball maintain its position. For editing your object, you have to make sure that you are in a 0. Another thing about the ball settings, it is all about the density. If you have more dense and heavy object, you can increase the density. For example, I bring the bar here, give a directional speed to the that with a simple power, and I want to change the density of these 3 bricks, and I want to come here and turn off the asleep and bring it there, rotate it, and done. And I want to this ball hitting these parts. As you can see, they are fall down because they are very light. So going here, as you can see, be careful. You have to be in a 0 to maintain the settings. And as you can see, this is all. Okay, I want to this, for example, these bricks have more weight and more powerful, and they maintain their position. Select all of them. For bringing all of its settings at the same time, you have to come here and select layers. And as you can see, you can change these 3 physics setting at the one time. You can bring the density in the higher and it apply and then play. As you can see, they are more heavy and more powerful and maintain their position. This is all about density. And the friction, for example, we have a slope things, and you can change the friction in between the objects. And springiness. It's interesting for ball. Going to the 0, select the ball, bring it down, up. And if you play, it has initial speed, the ball, physics, and make it a 0. Make sure that you are in a 0, because sometimes, always, if you are in this situation, not in a 0, you cannot change the settings. It's come back to its original. As you can see, it fall down, bang bang. This is all about. Don't worry about this, because it's in a preview and you have to render it. It does not go real time with full quality of the curves. Don't worry about that. If you render it, make everything nice. And as you can see, this effect is springs. You can come here, and if you want to more springiness, you can make it at a higher. As you can see, boom, boom, boom. This is springiness. Nice. You can control the behavior of your things like this. Okay. And let's explore other settings. Oh, this is important. You can make rotation at objects with a motor. So you can cancel going to the ball, bring the ball here. Let's select the layer, bring the ball here, and it's rotate the object based on the pivots in their position. Go the ball, go to physics. Okay, we don't have anything here. Enable pivot on the origin. Enable motor. This is a motor speed, and it is the power of that motor. And play. As you can see, it's rotating their position. And you can go to the bottom. First going to the maintain origin, and I bring the origin here, and it rotate based on this origin. I'm going to hit the balls, hit these walls. I duplicate it, and Alt right click and duplicate it again, and play. Oh, as you can see, everything is falling down because of it's rotating in this direction based on its pivot. Bring the ball there and just play. As you can see, it's rotating based on this direction. You can select all of these bricks, going to its settings there, and so we add more density to more powerful. Going to the ball, bring it, make sure that you are in a 0. Bring the ball here and make it rotate. Oh, its torque and power is very nice. Okay, going to the physics. Here it's a torque. If you decrease the number of the torques, it means this isn't rotation speed, this isn't power of your rotation. Oh, it's powerful. This is a power of your rotational speed. You can rotate it. And as you can see, the power of it, it's too not strong, and it does not rotate any direction in its direction. Make sure that you are in a 0. And after that, I want this rotation will continue with more torque, more power. It's the power of your rotation, power of your motor. Make it smaller. Alt right click to more, and boom. Oh, as you can see, cannot move. Bring it to 0. Bring it the higher. Move. As you can see, it's stuck here. It's all about the power. Okay, don't worry about that. Oh, as you can see, you can rotate it, and it's stuck there because it's stuck there because of this. Okay, simple. You can learn it, or you can bring the ball here, or add a rotation to this object. Alt right click, it is exactly at the center of that. If you want, bring it there. The origin is very important. You can come here and it's the physics. You can enable motor, torque, everything is correct. And then it will rotate. And it's stuck there because of, we have to go 0, bring it a little up. Let's test it again. As you can see, it's rotate and hit that. You can do interesting things with physics. Okay, in this lesson you learn object physics, and in the next lesson we are going to the bone physics, most important part, and continue the physics. Hello my friends, to continue these tutorials on YouTube, subscribe us, like us, and hit the bell icon. And now you will be alerted about all of the amazing videos that we release.